This is a song that I wrote. It's mainly about my grandfather, who I talked about several times here. It's kind of about our, me feeling kind of isolated from him and music on the other side of the Ohio River when I was growing up, and then about him not really having a chance to play and be who he was in the world. Part of it was inspired by being in the old barn up there around Sandy Hook and seeing where he'd written his name on the barn wall when he was a little kid, you know. And I had this picture of him when he was about 12 with all this hope in his eyes and playing the banjo, and you know, he's just looking like I got my whole life ahead of me, you know. Yeah. It's kind of about that. Waterbound. I'm really lucky to have just come back from this festival, Celtic Connections in Scotland, which is amazing. And there's an incredible musician named Michael McGoldrick, who's Irish heritage but grew up in England. Because his dad, similar to people going from Kentucky to Ohio to work, they would go from Ireland to England to work, you know, in the factories. Very, very similar, really. Because they felt isolated and they left behind these roots and they felt in a foreign place where they were kind of looked down upon. And this song actually resonated with Michael, and he recorded it, which was a real honor for me. But we talked some similar stories about his dad, you know, where one day his dad told him, son, he said, when I was, you know, maybe 18 or 19, I laid on my back in the field and I looked up at the sky, looked up at all the stars, and I wondered, I said to myself, which one of those am I going to follow? He said, but I never did it. He said, you do it. And that's the same place Michael plays music from. It's a similar place, knowing that he's doing what a lot of his ancestors couldn't manage to do because of the hardship. Sorry, it's kind of an unusual banjo tuning. I think we're close enough. If I could get a little more of this in the monitor, that'd be great. I went out late one night, the moon and the stars were shining bright. The sun come up and the trees come down. I tell you boys, I was waterbound. Waterbound, stranger shore, the river rising to my door. They carry my home to the field below. I'm waterbound, nowhere to go. Dry on a winter's night. You turn your head, you can see the light. Black cat crawling on an old boxcar, a rusty door and a falling star. You got a diamond ammunition sack. I'm waterbound and I can't get back. The river's long and the river's wide. I'll meet you boys on the other side. So say my name and don't forget, the water still ain't got me yet. Ain't nothing but I'm bound to roll. I'm walking